Did you know that faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yah? My goal is to bless you with the word. Listen to it while you're driving. Listen to it while you're walking along the way. Listen to it when you lay down at night. Listen to the word.
Genesis 3 and 4. Now the serpent was more crafty than any wild animal which Yahweh our power had made. He said to the woman, "Did our power really say you are not to eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman answered the serpent, "We may eat from the fruit of the trees of the garden, but about the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden, our power said, you are neither to eat from it nor touch it, or you will die." The serpent said to the woman, "It is not true that you will surely die, because our power knows that on the day you eat from it, your eyes will be open, and you will be like our power, knowing good and evil." When the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it had a pleasing appearance, and that the tree was desirable for making one wise, she took some of its fruit and ate. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together to make themselves loincloths. They heard the voice of Yahweh, our power, walking in the garden at the time of the evening breeze. So the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh, our power, among the trees in the garden. Yahweh, our power, called to the man, "Where are you?" He answered, "I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself." He said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree from which I ordered you not to eat?" The man replied, "The woman you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate." Yahweh, our power, said to the woman, "What is this you have done?" The woman answered, "The serpent tricked me, so I ate." Yahweh, our power, said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all livestock and wild animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust as long as you live. I will put animosity between you and the woman, and between your descendant and her descendant. He will bruise your head, and you will bruise his heel." To the woman he said, "I will greatly increase your pain in childbirth. You will bring forth children in pain. Your desire will be toward your husband, but he will rule over you." To Adam he said, "Because you listened to what your wife said and ate from the tree about which I gave you the order, you are not to eat from it. The ground is cursed on your account. You will work hard to eat from it as long as you live. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat field plants. You will eat bread by the sweat of your forehead till you return to the ground. For you were taken out of it. You are dust, and you will return to dust." The man called his wife Havah, because she was the mother of all living. Yahweh, our power, made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. Yahweh, our power, said, "See, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. Now, to prevent his putting out his hand and taking also from the tree of life, eating and living forever, therefore Yahweh, our power, sent him out of the Garden of Eden to cultivate the ground from which he was taken. So he drove the man out, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden the cherubim and a flaming sword which turned in every direction to guard the way to the tree of life. The man had sexual relations with Havah, his wife. She conceived, gave birth to Cain, and said, "I have acquired a man from Yahweh." In addition, she gave birth to his brother Hevel. Hevel kept sheep while Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought an offering to Yahweh from the produce of the soil, and Hevel too brought from the firstborn of his sheep, including their fat. Yahweh accepted Hevel and his offering, but did not accept Cain and his offering. Cain was very angry and his face fell. Yahweh said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why so downcast? If you are doing what is good, shouldn't you hold your head high? And if you don't do what is good, sin is crouching at the door. It wants you, but you can rule over it." Cain had words with Abel, his brother. Then one time, when they were in the field, Cain turned on Abel, his brother, and killed him. Yahweh said to Cain, "Where is Abel, your brother?" And he replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's guardian?" He said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground. Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood at your hands. When you farm the ground, it will no longer yield its strength to you. You will be a fugitive wandering the earth." Cain said to Yahweh, "My punishment is greater than I can bear. You are banning me today from the land and from your presence. I will be a fugitive wandering the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." Yahweh answered him, "Therefore, whoever kills Cain will receive vengeance sevenfold." And Yahweh put a sign on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain left the presence of Yahweh and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain had sexual relations with his wife. She conceived and gave birth to Hanak. Cain built a city and named the city after his son, Hanak. To Hanak was born Irad. Irad fathered Mekuyael. Mekuyael fathered Methushael. And Methushael fathered Lamech. Lamech took himself 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, while the name of the other was Zillah. Adah gave birth to Yaval. He was the ancestor of those who live in tents and have cattle. His brother's name was Yuval, and he was the ancestor of all who play lyre and flute. Zillah gave birth to Tuval Cain, who forged all kinds of tools from brass and iron. The sister of Tuval Cain was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives, "Adah and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear what I say. I killed a man for wounding me, a young man who injured me. If Cain will be avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold. Adam again had sexual relations with his wife, and she gave birth to a son whom she named Set. For God had granted me another seed in place of Hevel, since Cain killed him. To Set too was born a son, whom he called Enosh. That is when people began to call on the name of Yahweh.